Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare.
Organizer of Prabhupada's mission. Actually, first mission of Prabhupada Saraswat Thakur in Calcutta, organized by Kunjaba. And that is, Guru Maharaj lastly told, Kunjababu is our mother and Saraswati Thakur is our father. This way. And Saraswati Thakur is not looking left right. He only looking forward proceeding. And help coming from where he don't care for. He need to establish their one mission. By his influence everything will go out. That was his faith like that. And sometimes I am thinking it. I search in many places in Calcutta for making our mission. Chaitanya Saraswat Maharaj. But everywhere, much trouble I have seen to get a good place in Calcutta. It was very difficult. First, I do not know everybody, all the brokers, and I must be cheated by someone. These were many things. To buy a land was very difficult. Then I choose one boy. I know that boy is very efficient and he can do anything. That type of his energy I have seen before. And I engage that boy, you search some place for me. I searched 1 year, I have not got. Only I have got my friend's house, near in Ultan. He gave that house for living or below. And that boy, he have got this place and that place.
How long ago? How long ago this place?
1985.
Guru Maharaj has been visited this place?
Yeah. Guru Maharaj not come here. 1984 maybe, our documents make here. And when I have got that house, Judge's house, I have first got new. It was my desire I shall make in the town of Calcutta. But Guru Maharaj said me, you can make Damdam airport to Calcutta, in middle or anywhere. Then it is also Damdam airport to Calcutta, some side, only little side. And when I am not getting anywhere anything, then what I have got immediate, that I purchase. And that time I remember Prabhupada Saraswat Thakur, why he purchased the land near to prostitute house. That is, he also searched many. But when he had got chance from someone, and that one given, wants to give that to Prabhupada. And Prabhupada not to look left, right, he took. That was my idea. And later Prabhupada's mission, very widely he preached. We know that history. And all over the India, his preaching was very bright and very strong. And he had many associates, good associates. They are all qualified actually. And that is Gauri Mission's preaching heavily all over India gone. And lastly he tried to preach in the West. And he sent some two sannyasis, one brahmachari to be away. London. And 1 year they tried to preach, but not was very successful. But preaching was ongoing there. And later another A.V. Goswami he sent. And that time he wants to send Guru Maharaj. With Saraswat, you see, Guru Maharaj will go there, he can establish proper way the conception of Mahaprabhu. And before that, sannyasis, they little fall down. Fall down not with women, fall down with principle. And they become shy, actually. Western, to look their beauty of Western world, they move, they convinced with that beauty or influence. Yes, they influence with the attraction of Western world, influence. And Prabhupada was very unhappy, but he agreed some. And later he wants to send Guru Maharaj, and he knows Guru Maharaj, nobody can convince him, and no influence will come upon him. And for that he told to Guru Maharaj. But Guru Maharaj was shy and a little Brahmin nature. He told, yes, Prabhu, I must go if you say me, but I cannot understand their tuning. What they are telling English, I cannot understand. It is my difficulty. And second difficulty is that in same table I cannot take with them. But it is not courtesy of in the Western world. And this way I am thinking I am not so fit. But if you send someone, and he named A.V. Goswami, he is the fittest man, he have no obstructions, obstacles. He have no attachment also with anything. Then Prabhupada said, Islavariva wants to stay with me. And he not again request to Guru Maharaj. And later Guru Maharaj think it so many years and told to, when Swami Maharaj gone there in the West, Guru Maharaj said, yes, what we cannot do, Swami Maharaj done it. And you give as much possible nice reception to Swami Maharaj. Also Swami Maharaj was like my father, very affectionate. Then I happily give much high reception as possible by me that time. But all his god brothers refused Swami Maharaj that time. But Guru Maharaj was very happy to hear his preaching. And he wholeheartedly embraced Swami Maharaj. His preaching, his paraphernalia, his associates, everything. That is, Prabhupada wants to send him to the West. And he cannot go that time. He has some gap in heart. No doubt. And when Swami Maharaj done it, he was very happy. And lastly, Guru Maharaj leaves his Brahmin mentality, everything. And it is example, Kulangmana, one lady, devotee of Swami Maharaj. She is every day making something food for Jayachitra Maharaj. And he wants to offer Guru Maharaj, but Guru Maharaj is not taking, and she is crying. One day Kulangmana come to me and told me, I cannot understand English, but she is crying and wants to offer Guru Maharaj. I understand that. Then I told to Kulangmana, when Guru Maharaj will take prasadam, you come that time with your plate, offering. and Guru Maharaj taking bath, he is doing japa, finished, and asking me, Prasad, come. I told Maharaj, I have little request, you keep it. And Guru Maharaj said, what? I told, this lady is very nice lady, every day making some prasadam for his Guru, Swami Maharaj's disciple, and offering to Jayatita, she wants to offer to you that. And every day she is crying for that. So I promise him, yes, you come with your prasadam, I shall arrange. Then Guru Maharaj asked, what prasadam is there? I told, there is pizza, many things. And Guru Maharaj said, I am not eating pizza, etc. I told you, not really, that's not matter. You take little by your finger, that is enough for her. And she knows you are not eating that normal food, liquid. Guru Maharaj is eating that time. Liquid, the milk and muri powder with milk, or rice powder with milk, he is taking. And Guru Maharaj took from that place, from Kulangwana. Then it is proved Guru Maharajas have no hesitation last week about that. But Guru Maharaj was very hard. If anybody such anything, except Krishna consciousness, he was very angry. That was his mood.
You made him soft? You made him soft towards the Western devotees? You made him soft?
You made him a little softer towards the Western devotees?
Yes, it is. Guru Maharaj's affection, I not made him. Actually, Guru Maharaj have much affection for me. What I am telling, Guru Maharaj accepting. That was Guru Maharaj's nature. Anything, if I say you do it, Guru Maharaj is doing that. That is Guru Maharaj thinking other way. When I am telling, he is thinking it is coming from above. And this instruction. This was his feelings. That is another thing. And I am also feeling that Guru Maharaj wants to do good for everybody. And my feelings was, this way they will get some chance. That is, I am sometimes requesting to Guru Maharaj. And I have seen that mood of Kulangwana. Yes, she is also very unhappy. That is, she cannot offer to Guru Maharaj. And I know Guru Maharaj now is very, no, free mind, forward standing. And much affectionate, without standing. But he does not want to make our mission like this way. That is, he said, if you can control, then I shall go with this matter. Otherwise, I cannot. I do not want to involve myself with this. Then I told Maharaj what they will do if ISKCON not will give them shelter, they will go back to their previous life. And it is not good. And you are alive actually. Now, till you are here. Then you give some relief to them. Then Guru Maharaj said, if you can manage it, then I shall start relief work for something. It is actually still going relief work. And I am trying as my best as possible. But Guru Maharaj has heavy weight, much strength, heavy weight. by his strength, everything, I can make out. And sometimes I am feeling now alone, very difficult for me. Guru Maharaj can oust anybody. He have right to do that. And mentality also like that. But I am very soft in that way. Which I shall try to manage, I am always thinking, but I am not thinking ousting anybody. It is my weakness also. That is, I am fallen soul and I am thinking that everybody's position is fallen, then I must help them. I have got help from my Guru Maharaj, so much. Then I shall try to give them also that type of help. That is my intention. But how much I can do, I do not know. I am only trying. And it is my nature to do something. I cannot stop seva. Anyhow, this way I shall have this mission going.
Maharaj, we often hear questions about Chaitanya Pandit. When someone reads the Bhagavad Gita as it is, by Goswami Maharaj, they sometimes cannot understand the sayings of Chaitanya Pandit. For instance, a woman has no more intelligence than a 12-year-old girl. And then they ask us this question, how is this to understand?
Chanakya Pandit. Yes. You take that chair. There is called. Okay, Guru. Give myself to Guru. What about Chanakya Pandit? His question, our question. Chanakya Pandit said, you don't believe woman. And
the woman has not so much intelligence than they have so much intelligence than a 12-year-old girl. And so
it is normally for Indian, this advice of Chanakya Pandit. That is not for all citizens. It's for villagers, Indian villagers. Actually, the women, they are not involved with so many things. Indian women, they are involved with kitchen and the maintaining the babies. That was their system that time. For that, and he quoted from quotation, he gave him quotation. Quotation means quoted.
Yes.
He quoted from the Mahabharata, many sloka, from Purana many sloka. Vishyasanaiva kartavya strishu rajkuleshu, like that. But don't believe the Sringinancha Nadinancha, Sringinancha Nakhinancha, Nadinam Shastrapanaya, Vishyasanaiva kartavya strishu rajkuleshu. This sloka. I like this many slokas. A Sringi, who have the horn, you don't believe. You go to him, but must be careful for him. You can give your affection to cow, but you must be careful for his horn. Sringinancha, Nakhinancha. You can believe they who have the nail, that means cat, tiger, and like that, who have weapon as his weapon, who have nail as his weapon, Nakinan, sometimes some kind of bird. Mongoose, like that. Nokinan, and dog also. And Nodinan. Nodinan means the river. When you will leave bank of river, you can make your hut or thatched house like that. But don't make that permanent anything. That is, river can take it any year. By changing his course, your house must go forward inside of the river by course changing of course. Then don't make permanent anything near to river. Bhavina Shastrapanaya. And who is carrying always some weapon? Some talwar, sword, revolver, gun. Who always carrying with him for his protection or something like that. Don't believe to him full. You believe him, but you must be careful with him. You can believe, but must be careful. Nadinam Shastrapana. And Rajakuleshu. Rajakuleshu means who is holding high rank chair, like minister, like king's son, like king's officer, like governor, who can dismiss summarily your thinking. You can give some advice, good advice, but if he will think it is bad for him, he can think it and he can do wrong against you. And that is, he has power, immediately he can do that. Understand? This way, when you will talk with any Rajakuleshu, who is the servant of government, but holding high chair, high rank chair, you can talk, you can mix with him, you do behave with him, but you must be in must keep some distance. From where? 7 feet like that, one motor car to other motor car. This is good. You keep your motor car from other motor car 10 feet or 7 feet far, always. Like that. And Trishu and Omen like that. Omens have much power. Automatically they have got power from the Creator. Automatically they have got some power from Creator. Then they have also much power. They can, if they are angry, they can do anything against you. And if they are unhappy with you, they can do anything. And if unhappy and angry, that's true. then you must keep some distance with women also, always. And that is, you are not a mukta, sense-controlled man. Then you may be attacked with illusion by women. That is, it is natural power they have to attract. That's called Prakriti. One way, they are mother of all creation. Then they have power to control. And if they are unqualified, and generally they are not qualified in village, India, that time it is composed maybe 5,000 years ago, or it is composed maybe 4,000 years ago, this slogan. Then that time women not was literate. But they have but born power, yes.
Power by birth.
Huh?
Power by birth.
Power by birth. Women, they can control. If they need, they want to control. And if they have anyhow, English I can express, but it is that and Indian law, civil law, was followed by British also. That Manusangita. Civil law of India mostly followed British law mostly followed Manusangita. They not give any power to women in civil way. Property, heredited property will inherit through main generation. And women, they have right to get food, everything, but no right in property. It was. And Guru Maharaj said, the cause there, that is, they are controlling whole family. And more control not necessary, controlling power not necessary, give them. Mother, she is controlling the whole family. Mothers have son, daughter, she have father, mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, and the chakor, servants, many things mothers have in a family. But father, he is head of the family, and mother controlling father. Then, actually, mother controlling whole family through his natural power. They are naturally powerful. They are not necessary to give more power to them for controlling the family. That was in the time of Manu Samhita and others. But now they change. Now rules, laws, everything changed. It is Kali Yuga. and now same position, son, daughter and son. In the West it's happened before, and now in India also, they make by law it, the son and daughter will get same power about his property, father's property. If father will die, then that property both will get. This way. But it is true, Vishasudaiva Kartambastrishu Radhikuleshu, I have seen it many times. But all women not like that. Like Gargi, like Moitre, they are sense controlled and they have many high qualification and higher than man that time. Many Brahmins, higher than many Brahmins, they are holding that type of intelligence. And now also, the women, they are very intelligent and they have that type of power. But it was sleeping before, now come out. Keeping in sleep, always giving them some ornament, giving them good food, and giving them good dress, and they are eating that and sleeping.
Now they're not so happy with it.
No, now wait. Whole world you can see, now everywhere. It was before Matritantri. Now Pitritantri days. India is Pitritantri, but a part of India there is still going Matritantri, like Manipur. Their woman is all in family. And father always taking hookah, tobacco. In the hookah,
He's smoking his pipe.
and mother doing everything. I have seen it. And mother giving some service to father, and father doing that and happy. And all controlling mother. And that's called Matritantri. Actually, mother doing everything good for children. And Hitler, he also influenced by this theory. And when the German lady, they are also wants to go for fighting. And Hitler said, no, in battlefield not your place. You go to home, back, and produce good child, and I shall give award to you. That was Hitler's lecture. I heard from Guru Maharaj. And Hitler was very influenced by Indian culture. He likes Vedanta, etc., Gita. But it is true, he said to the woman, go back to your home and give nourishment to others and produce good child, I shall give you award. But battlefield, not for you. And in battlefield, they can create some disturbance also by their natural influence. And Mohanananda told me, Maharaj, this is our Australian style. If you can satisfy the woman, you must try to satisfy their children. And if you can satisfy the woman, the man will come automatically for service to you. This is his idea, Mohanananda. And that is, I am always asking, how is your wife? And he knows it, that is, he is laughing.
Ich hatte noch eine andere Frage. So, wenn man eine Familie hat
If someone has a family
und die Kinder wachsen heran
and the children are growing up, and the children are growing up,
und man hat versucht, diese Kinder so weit möglich,
and one has tried,
man hat versucht, die Kinder so möglich im Krishna-Bewusstsein zu erziehen, soweit man kann.
Educate them in Krishna consciousness as much as possible by oneself.
Und wenn die Kinder dann irgendwann sagen, ich will nichts mit Krishna-Bewusstsein zu tun haben, was nimmt man für eine Position ein? Oder wie verhält man sich?
Then when they are grown up and they say, no, I don't want to have anything to do with Krishna consciousness, which position or which mood should one have to live?
You understand what?
Is that okay? This question?
If a parent is educating his children to be devotees of Krishna, teaching them different Krishna things, and then after the children grow up, they don't want to have anything to do with Krishna.
Children.
Yeah.
Not doing.
Yeah, they're not doing. And the man has worked his whole life trying to educate the children. Then how should he feel? Should he feel very bad? Or should he accept
was soll man tun?
What should he do?
What should I do?
What should his attitude be?
It's okay.
What should his attitude be after he's tried his whole life to make his children Krishna conscious, but then he's not succeeded? Now the children are grown up and they're going off doing all nonsense things.
Like Swami
Maharaj?
Like Srila Maharaj. Prabhupada.
Yeah?
Yes, da ist...
Or his children. And his children.
Swami Maharaj gave Krishna consciousness whole world, except his family. It is depending upon their own Sukriti. First thing. And another thing, it is wills of Krishna will play behind that. About Swami Maharaj I am telling this, but others, father, mother always will try to give some education in the line of Krishna consciousness. That is their duty. But if they want to give pressure, then they not will be successful. That is nature of Jiva soul. He will be that English is very good English.
Rebellious? Rebellious?
if you give someone penicillin, always antibiotic,
Immune.
then he will be
Immune to it.
immunity
Immunity.
of antibiotic
Yeah, after some.
grown in his body.
Yeah.
Immunity of antibiotic, then antibiotic not will work there. Like that. If you give pressure and cannot guide properly, then anti-immunity will grow in their mind. And actually it is depending upon their own sukriti and mercy of Krishna. Otherwise nobody can come in the line of Krishna consciousness. He may be son of Krishna or maybe son of a big devotee. And here is some adjustment with me about Swami Maharaj. If Swami Maharaj's whole family is very submissive to him, then he cannot come in sannyas life. If they was very submissive and he have sufficient money, then he cannot come in the line of Krishna consciousness. It is very practical. It is very material vision. What I am telling you, this material vision. You see all the children gone bad, wife gone bad, and his environment gone bad. Then his sister told, you take sannyas, leave everything. And Swami Maharaj told, who provide? I have some responsibility to provide them. And sister Pishima said, oh, I shall see, you go out. It is not your business, actually. Your business to preach Krishna consciousness. You cannot maintain. Huh?
Doctor.
Swami Maharaj's case is special case. And if Krishna wants to preach through Swami Maharaj his conception, consciousness. That is, he has got much disturbance in his family life. That is the main thing. But it's all in the material vision. And the spiritual vision or transcendental, that is Krishna shown us which way someone can come as an acharya from any circumstances. This is the transcendental vision. It is shown. We are not telling our Guru is sick. We are telling Guru showing sick. Is it not? You know? My Gurudev is sick, we are not telling it. My Gurudev showing sickness, that we are telling. That is transcendental vision. Okay, Prabhu, no problem?
Yeah. It was for Tridanti Maharaj.
Huh?
Tridanti Maharaj.
Then children, father and mother will try to teach their children. But it is depending upon their nitya sukriti. Nitya means
Eternal?
eternal sukriti. But they will get some sukriti, no doubt, through their teachings. And if it is properly can teach,
they not will live Krishna consciousness. But everybody have no teaching capacity. And for that, they are going back. Actually, always they have some hankering. They have some hankering for mundane things. And if always we are telling, don't touch this, don't do this, don't do this, then always they will looking that manner. And it is not proper training, actually. If anybody wants to put his finger into the fire, he do not know actually the fire can burn. Father Mother must say, don't touch that fire. But when he will touch that fire and have got little experience, then never he will go to fire. That is very But another way we can say, everybody's family not going that way. Somebody getting much help from their father, mother. And we have seen Vaishnav's son likes to be Vaishnava. I like that. And in the West, the children is very happy with their father, mother. But later they are trying to go some mundane matter. And for that, Varnashram is organized in India. They know the brahmachari will try to go in grihastha life, generally. Then they are arranging for brahmachari next ashram as a grihastha. But everybody not taking grihastha life. Somebody taking vanaprastha or staying in the brahmachari life, whole life. That is another thing. But they are first giving training to brahmacharya, then grihastha, then vanaprastha, then sannyasa. This is general stage of life. It is, we can see in our scriptures. This is fact. Pressure to your children. The immediate will change their mood.
In the Western world, it's a problem with the school and the TV, very much heavy TV, heavy school, not Krishna consciousness. Other children, what you fool, on the sect, and this. At this point, it's very impossible for the...
One way it is Western culture, one way good for practicing Krishna consciousness. And what I am seeing and looking, that's I am telling. It is good for Krishna consciousness, that is, you see the young group, they come for Krishna, practicing Krishna consciousness from the West. Actually, I am looking the age of group of Swami Maharaj's followers. Mostly they are coming from young age to 35, up to 35. Age, mostly of the devotees of Srila Govinda Maharaja. When they came
in the line of Krishna consciousness. From that age they came. And India, over 50, they are coming, not below 50. Then anyway, Western culture helping them to come in the line of Krishna consciousness. A result we are seeing that. And Krishna consciousness, that is breaking the rules of any kind of culture, you can say. It is going only in the line of devotion. Exclusive devotional life, they are trying to get it. And through their affection, they are leaving all the bad things. That is Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, organized way, varnashram, when they are following, they cannot follow properly, and they are always deviating from the varnashram. And some people, they are following varnashram, but in the Kali Yuga, there is no varnashram actually. Then it is spoiled already, like spoiled milk. Milk is very good, but if it is spoiled, then that is not good. And in Kali Yuga, varnashram already spoiled. But in one leg, that standing, 4 legs, there is 3 legs gone. You know that history in Parikshit Maharaj and Kali. Meeting with Kali and Parikshit Maharaj. One day Parikshit Maharaj walking and looking one ox. He endured his 3 legs. He cannot stand in his leg, only standing by in one leg. And that's also breaking someone, black man. Breaking, trying to break. And Parikshit was very angry. And he took his arrow and wants to kill that man. Then that man comes and takes shelter to Parikshit Maharaj. And told, I am Kali. And this is my age. I am waited before, that is Krishna was present here. I cannot walk in front of Krishna. Now Krishna gone. Now my duty come. Is I am the provider of this age of Kali Yuga. And this ox, not really it is ox, it is the virtue, it is religion. And 3 legs already he lost, and 1 leg in Kali Yuga, and my duty to break it. Then Parikshit said, when I am here in this earth, you cannot influence in my kingdom. And if you will try to make your influence, I shall kill you. Then Kali said, what can I do, sir? This is my duty. And where shall I go? I have no place. That is whole kingdom of pure kingdom. All over the world, pure kingdom. Then where I shall go and I shall make my business? Give me some place, please give me. Then, looking his intention and submission, Parikshit was a little pleased and told, you cannot influence everywhere. You cannot make influence everywhere. Only I am giving this, where is illegal sex, where is intoxication and
Gambling.
gambling and meet it. Fourth place I am giving you, you can stay there. But don't influence other places. Then Kali think which way they will buy, which way they will eat, if not their money. Then Parikshit asked again to Kali asked again, please give me another one place. And that is Jatarupam, goat. I shall stay in goat. Huh?
Goat.
Goat. Jatarupam means goat. Punashcha Jachamanaya Jatarupa Pakana Prabhu. And Parikshit said, okay, you can stay there. Then 5 directives come from Bhagavatam. You don't use this 5. Otherwise you will be influenced by Kali. And that is a fact. Actually, the Varnashram Dharma and other things is not present in this age of Kali. But they are trying and continuing, maintaining, following the Vedic instructions for keeping something of Varnashram. But Krishna consciousness, what given by Mahaprabhu, it is beyond of Varnashram Dharma. There is, Mahaprabhu said, Naham Vipro Nacha Narapatir Napi Vaishyo Nasudro, that is Varnashram. Naham Varni Nacha Griyapatir Na Vanasto Jyotirva. This way, Varnashram Dharma, Mahaprabhu avoided. And he told, actually, my form is transcendental. And there is willing, feeling and thinking. And all I shall use for the service to Krishna. And my real form is servitor of Krishna. This is my real form. And if someone will follow that line, then he have not necessary to go any line of Varnashram. He will follow one religion, and that is service to Krishna. Jive Swarupai Krishna Nityadas, Krishna Tatastha Shakti Vedaved Prakash. Krishna Bhuli Shaiji Vanadi Bahirmu Kote Mayata Redai Samsara. And Bala Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kara Krishna, Shikha. This is Mahaprabhu teachings. You tell Krishna, you worship Krishna, you learn Krishna consciousness. Pratidare, Suno Suno Nityananda, Suno Haridas, Sadbhatra Amar Ajna Kara Prakash. Prati Dare Dare Giya Karo Ei Bhikha, Bala Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kara Krishna, Shikha. This is Mahaprabhu's teachings. And we shall try to teach our children that way, but not to give any pressure. If you give pressure, children will go bad. That is calling, always searching some hole. And by the mercy of Mahaprabhu and Vaishnavas, mostly the children will come in the line of Krishna consciousness. That is mine. Mane dharana. Dharana means not conception. That is my idea. Where is no pressure in the life, and where is too much pressure, children going bad sometimes.
This is very bad in the Western world. German eat meat, make intoxication. Very big gambling.
Actually-
All these things is very big. very
Actually,
big.
now Western world spoiled their real existence. Not existence. What is English? But I have seen the young generation, they are searching something good. Always they are trying to search something good in the world. But who come to me, I have seen them, and who now not come to me, they are maybe 99.9%. And it is not real seeing, vision, no doubt. But mood of the young boys, everywhere is not same. But if they will get some education from father, mother about Krishna consciousness, living that little difficulty for them also. They can go some other way. Little curiosity also can show. Like me. Little curiosity. Family life, everybody enjoying family life. What is family life? That curiosity. But curiosity, my position was very good, actually. That is, I have big tree and my boat was bonded in big tree. Bonded with big tree. Then I have no fear from anywhere. And I know that. My feelings was like that. I can jump over the Kali of rock, or I can jump anywhere. And I have done it also. When first year I went to Badrikashram, Haricharan knows and few knows, they are living, alive. The mountain breaking and fall down whole road into the Ganges, 300 feet down, not 1,000 feet down. Whole road spoiled. And evening, we have no shelter in the mountain. And we are 40 or 50%. I am limited. And the stone falling, road gone to Mandakini Ganga. And some brave man, they are going through that, passing also. Anyway, second way, this way, they are passing. And I told to my all party, I shall not lose anyone. You come with me and I am sure you not will be in danger. You come with me and I am going. And they gone with me fast. In front of Haricharan, this big stone, always stone falling, that mountain called Dhasa Pahad. Dhasa Pahad means not grown as form of real stone. There are some ash like that. Ash and stone mixing, that type of
mountain. That's called Dhasa Pahad. And also one day it's happened they cannot go to cross over one bridge. And I show them, I shall not die and you will not die. You come. That is, I come for the service to Guru Maharaj. And this is my first service of life. And I must be successful. And you not will lose your life. You come with me. And this way, I show many things, many times. And every year we are going. Every year. Continuously 12 years. But I went there 6 years. And Haricharan 10 years. I am sending Haricharan with partner sometimes. He will go now. And he knows everything. That. But by foot, maybe I forget how 286 kilometers or 180 miles. That roadway. Very.
And what is there exactly in Bhakti Ashram?
Huh?
What is there in Bhakti Ashram?
Why were you going there?
Oh, Badrikashram.
Yes.
We are going to Badrikashram,
Yes.
Vyasa Guha.
What is there exactly in Bhakti Ashram?
What is there that makes you want to go there? She doesn't understand.
There is Badrikashram, there is Narayan and Naranarayan, Vigraha. But actually, we are going to see where Vasudev composed Srimad Bhagavatam, that place, that is Saraswati, bank of river Saraswati, and there is a cave cave of Vasudev. We went to see that. That was our inner eagerness. But I collected some persons to go with me. That was my business. That is, I cannot beg to give me 5 rupees. It was very difficult for me. Guru Maharaj is always giving pressure and sending me for begging as a brahmachari. And it is true, brahmachari must beg it. But I cannot beg. Then lastly, it was understanding with Guru Maharaj. Anyway, I shall collect some money for the mod. And not wrong way, it is perfect way I shall try to collect. Then Guru Maharaj, but I cannot go for begging. Then Guru Maharaj said, what you will do? I told I shall do some business. Guru Maharaj said, no, it is not brahmachari's business to do some business with mandatory person. Then I told, no, not that type of business. I shall go for pilgrimage and I shall take with me some sincere person who wants to see that pilgrimage.
Wants to see the place of pilgrimage.
Pilgrims, but they have no chance to go alone. And I shall give my association to them and I shall take them. And they will pay, and through that I shall get some profit. I shall give my energy for them and I shall try to get some profit. Then Guru Maharaj thinks it is possible. But which way you will do it? I told Maharaj, I am going to Keshav Maharaj and he sometimes doing it, and other Goswami are also sometimes doing it, then I shall learn from them. Then I shall do it. Then I went to Keshav Maharaj. And I told Keshav Maharaj, I want to start this. And you give me some instruction. And Keshav Maharaj given me instruction. You will go here, there. This way. He gave me some instructions. And all the road maps I have got from the devotee, and they have some printed pamphlet. They gave me, Goswami Maharaj gave me, and I realized that. Then I went to preach. I printed one pamphlet, and Guru Maharaj wrote there very nice description. Bhupiste Bharatvarsha Sarvadi Samota Dharma, it's like that. Then I went to village, and with Hari Charan, Krishna Charan and others also. Then we first time we collected 54 persons. They will go with me, and I make my rate higher than others. Maybe 500 rupees, or that time I forget it. Each person 500 rupees will pay. And they ask me, why 500 rupees we shall pay? Other party, they are taking within 300 rupees. And why you are asking 500 rupees? They ask me. And I told them, my style is higher than them. And they will use dalda, dalda, vegetable ghee. But I shall not use vegetable ghee. I shall use real ghee. Cow ghee. I shall use very nice food, fruits, and everything is first class I shall use. And they are using actually, that is third class. And it is true, they are using third class. And it was my idea, if I use first class things, and if I serve them first class way, then they can spend some more money for that. And if they will get happiness, again they will go with me and they will preach in favor of me to their friends. That was my idea. Then I have done it. And they asked him, 50 rupees less? I told no. 500 rupees you must pay. Then you can accuse me, why not I have got this? You can tell anything. If you will get any pain or anything, what is not possible by me, that pain you must will get. That is walking. 286 kilometers you will walk. And if you cannot walk, for that another arrangement and you will pay for that. In this way I make that first trip and reservation from Calcutta to Haridwar and back reservation from Haridwar to Calcutta. This way.
How many days? How many days?
30 days that time. It was 30 days. 30 or 31 days. Then they went with me and they was very happy. And I am supplying pure mustard oil. We took from Bengal all good things. And many things we are trying to buy from the jungle, the mountain resident mountain. By walk we are going looking some green banana in the jungle, in the mountain. Then immediately I am sending someone, take that bunch of green banana, and how much they will take, I shall pay to them. And some brahmachari going and asking, and they said it is not mature. I told not necessary to be mature to bring it. Like that, we are paying much little to that mountain man. And they are giving a bunch of banana and some cauliflower. Generally in the mountain, only the vegetable is potato. But we are collecting from the mountain the rare things, and we are distributing to our followers there, and they are very happy, and they are looking other party also. We are crossing some another party also. They gone, and both party asking what you are eating, where you are sleeping, and what you are using this way. And my party always telling, yes, we are getting this, and they are very unhappy. And they are not giving only potato, 1 month only potato we are eating. This way, some good situation come in favor of me, then every year we are going. And all time I cannot go. Many times I am sending Horicharan Prabhu and other devotees, but party was like that. Almost double I am charging. And through that I am getting from person 100 profit, 100 rupees profit. And if 54, then 100 means 5,000 rupees. Within 1 month, I am doing profit. And another profit, that is very good profit. The devotees' mentality, they are going with me. Who likes sadhu sannyasi and who knows me, they are going with me, and their mentality devotional mentality. And I am organizing other way. I know he or she is very rich man. And I told you come this auspicious pilgrim place. You give some utsav here, give mahotsav. And some person, I know if I say, you have much money in your house, you can feed the sadhus and our jatris, and happily accepting someone, then 1 meal I am saving, 1 meal through that. Understand? They are getting very nice meal. All the devotees who is going with us, all the persons, not everybody devotee, but they are getting very nice meal. That is, I am making very big festival. And I know he has much money, he can spend 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees for festival. And they are giving that, promising, I shall give, when I shall go back to my house, I shall give, you can spend in my name. And two way I am getting profit. One is all the person, they are getting nice food. Many things I am collecting for them, especially the Paraman. Paraman is sweet rice, pushpanna, many things, maybe 10 kinds of 12 kinds, many opulent prasadam. we are doing bhog, everything giving. And I am gaining 1 meal through one person. This way, you see, if one will start, then another person also will say, oh Maharaj, I can give one festival. I told him, it is very good. You do, yeah. This is good place. And they are doing that. This way I am getting 20 or 25, maybe 30 festival I am getting. Who is going, instead of 300, giving 500, he is rich, no doubt. And he is going with me, and I am preaching nicely to them. And through that preaching, they are getting some inspiration. And whom I am looking, he can do more seva. He has that capacity. I am preaching him other way. And I am making him devotee of Guru Maharaj. And when he is coming back, he is donating Guru Maharaj maybe 5,000 rupees, maybe 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, like that. This way, with one business, I am getting 3-4 channel money coming to Guru Maharaj. And that way, each tour giving me at least 10,000 rupees I am getting from each tour. Then I started to do another tour. Yearly once I am doing, then I started 3-4 times. Going to South India, going Northern India, this way. 3 tours I am making very easily. And it was very easy to me. What about that? Oh, I have some appointment 8 o'clock. Anyway, this way, temple, Chaitanya Saraswat Math and other buildings and our group of devotees grown this way. But first it was my business. But business is good business. We are preaching Krishna consciousness, going to village and asking who will go with me. And I am going to our jurisdiction. That is, I born in Bardwan district. And my father was very famous singer. Then everybody knows, all villagers knows my father's name. And it was my good chance to approach them. When they heard that man's son, he is now brahmachari and he is organizing this, they are first getting some good impression. And I am preaching them and they believe me. Then they are going with me. They are not leaving their ladies, family, women, but they are living with me, very happy. Someone, Jomidar, his son was dacoit and very bad nature. But Jomidar wants to go with me. He has much affection for me. Then when he said to son, I must go to Badrik Ashram, 80 years old, that man, 80 years old. And he told his son, and son said, Govinda Maharaja will go. And that man said, yes, Govinda Maharaja will go. He said, I not believe him, I am going to Govinda Maharaja. And he come to me. And he asked me, Jai Maharaj, you will go? I told, yes. You want to take my father? I told, if your father will go, I shall take. You know my father is too much old. I told, yes, your father may die there. And he is ready to die. Then what difficulty? You send him. Then he said, if you will go and my father will die there, you will do Shraddha ceremony of my father on behalf of me. Miracle. It is mercy of Guru Maharaj. Everybody believed in me. The villagers. Till they are believing. Letters coming from there, from everywhere. And Guru Maharaj is not preached fast. He is doing bhajan to living there. But when I start this way, then Guru Maharaj also, he tried to make me as a good, as possible. He tried to make me. And this way he gave much enthusiasm to me. And village to village I am going this way with Haricharan, Krishna Charan and others, Brahmacharyas. And sometimes I am taking god brother of Guru Maharaj. That Jajavar Maharaj, Madhav Maharaj, not Madhav Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, Madhusudan Maharaj, Paramahansa Maharaj, Damodar Maharaj, like many god brother of Guru Maharaj. They was very happy with me. And also request of Guru Maharaj, they are going with me to Badrika Ashram, to South India. That is, I was young and I am not feeling a whole party guardian. I am doing management everything, but I need one head who will live in my group leader, above me. And that way I am taking. Twice I took Guru Maharaj also. Yes, twice. Twice I took Guru Maharaj. One South India, one Western India, Dwarka, etc. And one in Badrika Ashram. Upon my head some Guru must stay. Then I can work very hard. And when Guru Maharaj cannot go, then I am taking his god brother. Madhusudan Maharaj, upon my head I am taking. Paramahansa Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, like that. I said, Prabhu, now I forgot